What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to teach you how to do a hip adduction, right? And it's not hip abduction, it's not hip abduction, it's hip adduction, AD. Adduction, like you're adding your legs together, right? Or you're adding your hips together, right? That's why we call it an adduction, right? So we get on this machine, right? Now this, everybody messes this up, guys. How you get on this machine, it's very complicated, it's very complex, but I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? And it could be a little weird. So you're going to hop on the machine, right? And what you're going to do is I'm going to explain a couple cues before we get started, right? The number one thing you're going to do here, guys, is you're going to pull up on these handles as hard as you can. Your seat's back, your core is flexed and braced down. You're going to be pulling up on these handles as hard as you can, because when you pull up on these handles as hard as you can, your glutes are going to simultaneously drive down into the pad, right? And that's what we want. We want to pull up on those handles as hard as we can so that our glutes are into the pad, right? We're pushing ourselves, right? We're pulling up. Look, I'm pushing my glutes into the seat, right? Just like that. From there, I'm gonna put my feet in these stirrups like so, okay? And this is where it gets a little complicated. This is where it gets a little weird. I'm gonna pull up. See this green lever right here? Can you see that all right? Like there's a green lever. You got a little green lever right here, okay? You're gonna pull up on that green lever, and this is what's gonna adjust, right? From there, what we're gonna do, and this is very complicated and complex, I'm not gonna lie to you, and it's gonna look a little weird, but this is how you do it. You're basically coming into here, and you are pulling up like this, and you are pushing this as far out as it humanly possible, right? So for me in this machine, it's right here. So from there, my legs are as far out as they possibly can be. From there, we're bracing our core and packing our obliques down and getting a flat back. So we're here, and then here, we're gonna take these handles, pull up on them to drive our butt down to the seat. We're going to adduct in like this, right? Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And the big thing here to understand, guys, is this is a machine that biases the adductor when it's fully stretched, right? A lot of the tension is when this adductor is in the fully lengthened or stretched range of motion. So you do not want to skip, right, this stretched range. The whole point of this exercise is not only to do it in the full range of motion, but to increase your mobility so that you're almost doing a split when you're doing these, right? You want that mobility, right? So from there, once again, what we're doing, we're taking a pause. No matter what happens here, we're taking a pause in the fully stretched or lengthened. So when my adductors are fully stretched or lengthened, we're pausing. And then from there, we're adducting in like so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're pausing as far as out as you can go. When your adducters are as lengthened or as stretched as they can get and your knees can't go back any further, we take a 1 second pause. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 second pause. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 second pause. Again, simultaneously pulling up, pushing our butt down the entire time. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Core braced, right? Pulling up on these handles, butts in the seat. Pause in the fully lengthened right here. Boom. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like full speed. Ready? Just like that, guys. And when you re-rack the machine, you're gonna sit up like this, you're gonna pull up and just re-rack it in. And that, guys, is how you use the hip adductor machine to do hip adductions.